The hood still looks, you know, brand new. Still look good. All my 4 wheels are good, you know, like, I mean, minor scratches, but nothing crazy. My shocks still look good. So in terms of damage, you know, like, this is where, you know, like, they had a dent. So in terms of damage, they only had a dent, you know, like, on the driver's side, and then, which is, you know, it was like in this area, and then they also had a dent, you know, like, so this fender flare right here, they had a dent, you know, like, underneath the fender flare. So they had to remove the fender flare, I mean, replace it, and then fix the dent. But beside that, everything else was good. This wheels look perfect as well. Check it out, guys. Dobre's TRX. Still got my spare tire. They didn't, yeah, nothing happened to it, so I still got it. Thank God, because those tires are expensive. In case of emergency, that spare tire you look at right here will come in very handy. Check it out, guys. Let's open up the bed. This is the bed here, guys, and like, still look fine. Yeah, when I got it back, you know, like, I mean, after the police, you know, like, found it, they had a bunch of like empty boxes here. So apparently, I don't know what whoever stole it, I don't know if he was doing some like I don't know what type of business he was doing, but that shit was crazy. So also, before I go and show you guys the inside, like, check out the bed. My bed, you know, like, it still look fine, you know, like, overall it still look nice, but I feel like it doesn't feel the same. I think like there's something broken or something, like something broken or something. I'm not sure, but it doesn't feel the same. All right. Check it out, guys. All my 4 wheels are in perfect condition. Grateful to God for that. Yeah, those TRX leather had to be replaced as well. All right, now let's check out the inside. Yes, sir. Check out the inside, guys. I got my gym bag here because I always work out. Don't play with the gym. But like I said, guys, you know, like, all right, let me show you guys something, because this is crazy. I don't know, this shit's crazy. I want you guys to really see it. So I posted some photos on Facebook, you know, as soon as I stole this thing, as soon as I got it back, you know, as soon as, you know, like, the police, you know, like, found it after it was stolen, and this entire interior was fucked up. So after they got it back, you know, like, they had to get the inside and like disinfected, because like apparently I mean, you know, they had to like get it like biochemical, like they had to get it clean, because whoever stole it was doing some drugs and like, you know, like did some drugs on the inside, like cocaine, heroin, I don't know, but the inside was all fucked up, so they had to clean this whole thing. And in fact, the reason why I wanted this thing to get total was the fact that the drugs, you know, was found inside. But at the same time, you guys know how insurance company, these motherfuckers are cheap. I mean, I take that these guys were cheap, so they didn't want to total it. They decided to, you know what, like, fix it. But in this case, I'm so grateful to USAA. It's very appreciative to USAA, because USAA had to step in and then literally try to help me out, because I was supposed to process my claim, you know, with the trucking company insurance provider, and USAA decided to step in to try to help me out, to later, you know, like, fight, you know, like the insurance provider for that trucking company, for the shipping company, since my truck was stolen from them, because it was you know, like, if I had to process my claim, you know, like, with the trucking company insurance coverage, you know, like, you know, insurance company or insurance provider, that shit was going to be crazy. So I'm glad, you know, like, USA was able to help me out. Very appreciative to USA for that. I've had USA for the past, you know, few years, you know, like, in fact, it's I had USA, then I switched to Geico, and then decided to go back to USA. But I can promise you guys, if you are in the military, USA is good for you. Check them out. They're good. The only thing is just that ain't totally decided to fix it. You know, I'm glad I got it back. But initially, when I saw the condition he was in, I was like, you know what, you know, totaling this thing, you know, will be the best idea. But I mean, that didn't happen. Anyway, anything that God does, and like, it's good. So we good. But like I said, guys, and like, check it out. The inside, you know, like, looks nice and neat. You know, like, I had to get it fully detailed. When I say fully detailed, this thing had to get fully detailed. It took a couple days, you know, to get it done. But look at the dashboard, you know, my screen. All right, so this screen that you're looking at right here, this screen had to be replaced. So the day they stole it, I was able to track it, you know, like, because I got the app, so I was able to track it, you know, like, with the GPS. And then they broke the screen to, you know, stop the GPS, you know, from working. So when the body shop, you know, I got it, you know, like, they had to replace the screen. Now this is what happened. I don't know about, like, I don't know why body shops are so cheap, or insurance companies are so cheap, because these guys decided to put, you know, some like aftermarket screening here, and after a couple weeks the screen broke down. So I had to like go to the dealership, you know, to actually ask them for actual screen replacement. And after then, you know, like, since then, you know, I've not had any issues. Everything has been working fine, because they decided because they replaced the stupid ass screen. The body shop, you know, put in here with the actual OEM screen from RAM. So I'm so grateful, you know, to God for that too, because it was crazy. But like I said, guys, you know, check it out. My sunroof, you know, still look good and everything. But like I say, guys, you know, like, check it out. So again, this is, it's a big achievement, because like I told you guys, you know, I worked so hard to be able to get my truck, and it's a lot of pride, you know, like, I have a lot of pride into it, you know, like, after all these years of hard work, you know, like, saving up, you know, to be able to get my truck. So when I stole it, I was very, very mad. But in the end, I'm blessed, and God, you know, will always make sure that I'm good. So at the end, you know, I was able to get my truck back, and that's the biggest biggest thing that can happen to me, that could ever happen to me. One of the biggest things, because I got more big things that will happen, and this is why I started my YouTube channel, because I'm trying to share my passion, you know, with you guys, as as I go through this whole journey, you know, with my YouTube channel, you know, like, sharing, you know, my passion with you guys. So thank you guys so much, you know, for being part of this whole journey. I know I didn't post, you know, for the past, you know, like, few months, but you guys, you know, like, decided to actually, you know, stick, and then you know, to actually support me. And then I'm really, really grateful for you guys, you know, for your support. I really, really appreciate it. God bless you guys. Please, you know, like, keep supporting me. Now that I got my truck back and everything's good, try to get back, you know, to those YouTube videos, and the only way I can do it is to get access to more cars. So please keep supporting me. That way, you know, when I start going to those dealership and I talk to them, so I can have access, you know, to their cars and make a quick video, they can at least, you know, like, help me, you know, like, have access to their cars, so I can be able to, like, do the stuff, you know, like, that I always wanted, you know, like, want to do. Like, when I wake up, I just want to drive, you know, like, because this is the whole passion, you know, like, that I have about, you know, like, driving, about, like, cars, you know, like, as a car guy in general. So thank you guys so much. God bless you guys, and see you guys in the next video.